Hey, welcome everybody. Brian from T-sportline. Now that you've watched the intro of our DIY PPF protection film kit for Cybertruck, this is part one of our series, step by step, going through everything to get this on the truck. This part one is going to be about prepping the vehicle and getting everything set up for the installation. First thing is washing the truck. Now, we have already had the truck outside and thoroughly washed it. But to recap, you're going to use the special soap that comes from us. This is the prep soap. There's no wax, there's no polish. This is going to strip the truck down and get the surface ready for installation. You need to thoroughly wash the truck. And when I say thoroughly, that means all parts of the truck, including door jambs, the backside, edges of doors, the tailgate, the frunk. Wash the tires, wash the aero covers. You want no dirt because you don't want to bump into something and then have it touch the PPF and transfer dirt. Really take your time, really wash all parts of the vehicle, dry it off, do an inspection, see if you have any marks or fingerprints or anything like that. I'm going to tell you how to deal with that. Once the vehicle is thoroughly washed off, pull it in the garage, let it dry off, and then let's go through next steps. So we've got the washing done. Setting up the slip solution is going to be really easy. You are going to open up the green one, green for go, red for stop, green for slip. Let's open up our soap, and it only takes a little bit of soap. So this is how much soap. It's a little dribble of soap. That's pretty much all you need. And then we're going to fill this up with our distilled water, and that is going to be the slip solution. It will look something like this when you get it filled with water. The Claybar is going to use the slip solution as well, and in a second I'm going to show you how to use the Claybar. Let's go ahead and set up the stick solution as well. The stick is going to be a solution of alcohol and water. Now, we recommend 25% alcohol, 75% water. That can go 25 to 30%. It's not an exact science. But if we go on this and we have 99% alcohol here, we're going to be just under 4 ounces on the bottle. That much alcohol. And then we're going to fill that up with distilled water to the 14. And that's going to give us a little under 30% alcohol. And that's our stick solution. Finally, we have the alcohol left over in the microfiber towels. If there are areas on the truck that after we're prepped and ready have fingerprints or anything, you can give it a wipe down with the alcohol on your microfiber towel. So let's go ahead and get you guys to come in here, and I'm going to show you how the Claybar works next. The cleaner the surface, the better this job's going to go. Now, you may have washed the truck, washed it really thoroughly, and it looks pretty good, but believe it or not, there's things that you may not be able to see that are going to be issues when you move forward. So we want to Claybar the entire truck. That's the best thing to do to ensure success. When you rub your hand on the truck, you may feel things that you can't see. That's going to come off with the Claybar. When your hand slides on the truck, if it sticks at all, there's something there as well, and after Claybarring, it should be really smooth. When you have water spots, maybe you have some minor stains, they're going to come off with the Claybar as well. We recommend using Claybar because this is a proper polishing compound material for automotive use. It works great on stainless steel. Now, to use this, you can just have soapy water or slip solution on the vehicle, and the clay is literally just going to be almost like an eraser where you're rubbing it like this on the truck. Now, it's going to take a little bit of time, but you want to do the entire surface, and you know you're doing well when the clay just slides. Okay, if the clay is sticking like this, there's something there, and you need to keep working it with the Claybar. And you're going to see when you do a panel that on the Claybar, you're going to find like a black residue. That's dirt. That's a water spots. That can be some residue that you've taken off the truck. So we're going to go ahead and do the entire truck. Now, I'm going to walk around and find a few water spots and stains, and you can see up close how we get it off with the Claybar. Let's do that. These water spots, very common on a Cybertruck. I'm going to show you We Claybar these, they're gonna come right off, okay? Now, with the water spots, if they're brown in nature or dark, they're gonna show right through PPF, so you wanna get them off. Now, if it's a super thin, hard to see water spot, it should not show through when you're done with the Claybar. Okay, water spots are gone. Now, when I dry the truck, I'm gonna go around the entire truck and do an inspection and look for any fingerprints or water spots. I can Claybar anything I need to, and if it's down to a fingerprint or two, let me show you how to use the alcohol and we can wipe that off. Fingerprints like this, maybe even after you've Claybarred, you're gonna take a little bit of your alcohol solution and you should be able to wipe those right off. You don't want to have the fingerprints on the truck. Fingerprints are gone, looks good. Final inspection time. Walk around your truck, carefully look at every panel, make sure no water spots, fingerprints, dust, dirt, everything's ready to go. We'll see you in the next one.